Hello, and welcome to day 2 of our Momsters series. We're breaking order a little bit right now because these two usually they take. Like one project will take maybe about 2 hours, especially with me experimenting with Blender. These two were really quick. I knocked each one of these out in an hour, and that's because they were fairly. I think I didn't even use Blender for these, but they were pretty simple and just kind of, I don't know, really. I was gonna say I wouldn't say not ambitious, but sort of. I experimented a lot with Affinity, which I have some pre-made shapes just available to kind of stick together. This first one we're going to be doing is a mom. Okay, first one's Dexter's mom in her little devil costume. So that should be fun. So yeah, we're breaking order while I post these. Ooh, okay, I just got back from shopping with Mama. We went around and did some stuff. We just went on Grandma's side of town to go to Sam's Club and pick up some stuff. I got my pumpkins. First of all, I was just going to say, when I went out, everyone was kind of very festive. I don't know what it was, but there was maybe it's just that thing where it's like, you're looking for it, but like everyone had like sort of Halloween clothes on. Not everyone, but like a number of people, which I thought was unusual. And there's a little old granny. We were like getting dog treats for the dogs, and there was this little old granny, and she had a nice jet black, and not more like gray overcoat, and she had a little like orange beret, and I was like, oh. And just a bunch of like t-shirts with Halloween stuff on it. It was just really nice. So yeah, Affinity has the ability for you to keep a bunch of pre-made shapes in a library so that if you want, you can just kind of pick them out and make something. It's not as good as an illustration, obviously, but it works really nice for this sort of paper craft. Lineless art style. Also, and yeah, as a reference, you can like do this make a quick little outline with shapes and colors, and it comes together. I wish paint tool. Paint tool Saya had something like that. Oh, and we had to go get dog toys for the dogs. Found out Shadow really likes his little this little knotted fabric thing. We got that and a duck, which they haven't touched the duck yet, and it makes a duck sound. How you doing, Dime? Let's see, I need to load up this stuff. And today we'll be doing peg. Good. Let's see. I'm loading it onto Blue Skies now, which apparently is having a big problem. They're being shitheads. All you had to do was not be Twitter, and you couldn't manage that. Lamos. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll put links in the other stuff. And we'll go to Newgrounds. Oh, pardon me. Go to Newgrounds. Yeah, I didn't do this morning. But now while I'm sitting here with you guys, I might as well. What's going on? What are they doing? Are they getting rid of all the trans people? I mean, just on Blue Skies. We know they're trying that in real life, too. Oh, Tesla's on. Oh, wait, no. Tesla workers are striking in Paris. God, the French are so badass. I think we started that rumor about them being cowards just to cope with their own sad losing streak in the 80s. Let's see. I'm going to check out Nash. Nash is always good for keeping up with this crap. Jane Goodall. Okay, the owner of Blue Skies is posting waffles. I gotta screw that, so I'm gonna go back to Newgrounds. Affinity is slightly slow. Oh, damn. That's a good one. Affinity is slightly slow. I don't know if it's because of just the way it's set up. Maybe I could futz with some settings. It's could be a little bit more responsive. Let's see. Artwork. No, wait. There we go. Oh, did I also tell you what happened yesterday? Not yesterday. It was like, I mean, I was going to tell you yesterday, but the first couple nights that the dogs were here, I made a pork loin. And it was a pretty good size. I made it in the air fryer like I did, like I've been doing, like I did over at Grandma's. I get it out. I'm I'm cutting it into slices to make sure it looks good. I take a Oh, thank you, Andy. I take a little piece and I feed it to Shadow. Booker is a little chicken poop, so I mean, even now he's comfortable. He's still kind of skittish, but I fed him a piece, and then I go and I take a little piece, and I go into the bedroom where they have his cage, and he's sitting there like a chicken, and I give him a little piece, and he sniffs at it, and he finally eats it, and then I go and do something else, and then yeah, Mom was talking to her sister, and then the phone call ended, and I was like, oh good, we're gonna eat now. So we go in there. I've got mashed potatoes. I've got what did I have? I had mashed potatoes. I had Brussels sprouts, and I had a pork loin sitting on the kitchen counter. But we come out, and Mom's sitting there. She's just waiting, and I look around and I say, "Hey, okay, what did you do with the pork loin?" She says, "I didn't do anything with it." I said, "It was sitting right there on the chopping board. I thought it was safe there." We know it's Shadow because Booker was in his cage the whole time, but like, and I've seen him do this since. He will get up and stick his nose in whatever on top of the counter. He's that big. We've had big dogs before, but they've all had good enough sense. I mean, we've raised them from puppies, so they know not to just get up on the counter and eat stuff. But these dogs, the audacity of these sons of bitches, just to get up and wolf down a whole pork loin. Yes, I'm talking about you, you little poop. I'm gonna make a new pork loin tonight, and you're not gonna get it. Oh, wow, you're warm. You were in sunbathing? Oh, you're too cute. They're too cute to be mad at. This one's got kind of deep, dark golden eyes, and the other one's just got weird button eyes. Okay, let's see. Momsters. And I bought my pumpkins today because, again, everything just felt like really good and Halloweeny. And I bought my pumpkins today at Winco, and they had it for like 30 cents a pound for each one. And I knew that was a deal because everywhere else it's just like a flat price for, Dexter's mom did not have a name. She was always just Mom. Like, much like Timmy Turner, his mom. But anyway, the pumpkins, like 30 cents a pound, and they were up there. They were like 11 pounds, but still, I think I paid $13 for 4 pumpkins, and they are asking $5 over at Walmart. So yeah, I got a deal. I hope they last that long. I hope the dogs don't decide to sort of eat them. I don't think they would. At least I hope they wouldn't. And that, and you got to watch out for bugs. Just the ones, carve them. Like, carved pumpkins only last like maybe a day. I mean, I sort of kind of remember them lasting a week, but maybe that was just the childlike compression of time I used to have. Oh, of course she was drawn that way on purpose. Like, they're not dumb. Hey, Pete plus vampire. Okay, Peg. Pete, of course. Goof Troop. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo-ba. Yeah. Halloween. There's Momsters. There we go. Yeah. Wait, do I have to? No. Illustration. What other categories did they have? They have 3D art, comic, fine art. No, illustration's fine. Unless they have digital. No, illustration's good. Wunderbar. That's right. We did learn that. They have certain like stick 'em ups on pumpkins now, little plastic things. One of them looked pretty good because apparently it catches the light that is in a candle. I don't know if they can like attach a little LED inside. It was like little plastic buck teeth and all sorts of different stuff. I don't know if you skewer it into the pumpkin skin or if it's just something you can stick on. But they try that stuff. There was okay. Walmart had a kit, and it was like a mirror kit. I think they had glow in the dark spray. They're selling pumpkin kits now, like like paws, but it's just Walmart brand stuff. It was like one was like a knitted, you could put like fishnets over your pumpkin. And then one was like a mirror set, and then one was definitely a glow in the dark kind of thing. And you can like do patterns on your pumpkins. Hey, Underwolf. Hey, Ninja. Let's see. Okay, I did that one. What do I? Yeah, and then Tumblr, and then DeviantArt. Okay. Create. Okay, it's down here. Okay. Yeah, this one is Disney. Halloween. Peg. Oh, peg me, please. And then Peg Carter. Goof Troop. Goosebumps, Halloween. Okay, these are Momsters. There we go. Done. And where I use Firefox for DeviantArt because they make you sign in. There was a thing where they wanted me to like make a two authentication thing, and so now I just go through the back door through Firefox. So Chrome is kind of weird. Watch. Okay, yeah, it's doing respectable numbers. Let's see. Submit. And then I got to turn this footage into shorts and put that out there too. Okay, Goof Troop, Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Egg. Oh, Momsters. Wunderbar. LEDs, yeah, LEDs in a pumpkin would be pretty neat. And I've got a pretty good battery, like a portable battery, and they sell those LED strips like about $5 at Walmart. I mean, I got a bunch of them on sale one year. No, no thanks. Interesting. Okay, that's yeah. I think I got it all done. Not much. Been playing Deep Rock Galactic. How is that? I have it. I got it on sale for like $7 during Steam sale, but I never cracked it. I should. There's a lot of things they should play before they go belly up. I think this might be the last year I can probably uh, play the Puppet Master game before they shut down the servers. Cool. Need to make sure the lights are strong enough for a pumpkin. Um, I mean, yeah, it would be a strip, so it would be something you would wrap in around. Remember the foam bubble shooter? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. They had a weird thing over there too. Speaking of the kits, they had a they had a weird thing where it was like a volcano. You know, it was like the plaster volcano, except you do that in your pumpkin, and it made it look like your pumpkin was vomiting or gooing out the eyes or something like that. And but then you clean it up and then you set it out. And I was like, well, what's the point if you're not going to make it look like it's just gushing the whole night? Oh, foam stars, yes, I remember that. That was a pretty fun game. Never did play with the other two characters they added, but yeah, they shut that off, and that was a shame because that the artwork for that was done by a Guru. They do artwork. They did all the animated comics for Avatar. They've been working with Marvel for like forever, and then they just hired Sega to like make all the artwork for that, and it was really good. I wouldn't. You could make some money off of a Foam Stars art book if they wanted. Let's see. I do think if they put and get interesting, since it takes some grinding to unlock some of the more interesting guns. And oh, okay. Talking about Galactic. I think the AI on Bosco is a little robot assistant. Ah. Oh yeah, yeah. They did, and they did really good art. yeah, I regret I didn't figure out what the gallery girl did. She was sort of had the big rim hat, and she wore black and did stuff with her umbrella. Those their microtransactions, yeah, those were nuts. There were a few, some of them on the sort of soft side, but I never felt like actually giving it any money. Maybe I should have. But then again, I just think that the the play style. There's only so many hours in the day that you can focus on something. It would have been nice, and it would be nice if they could release some sort of standalone off server gameplay. Like the first dead game I ever came across was what was it? Battleborn. Remember, we played that just at the tail end of it. We played the adventure. Now, theoretically, the adventure could be its own standalone thing, but I think it was so connected. Everything was tangled with the live servers because they wanted to track what you were doing. Okay, on May 24th, admitted Momsters with Final Fantasy Rebirth may have failed to meet its monetary expectations. Right, right. So they yeah, they gambled big on those. Wait, Final Fantasy, what is that? 16? Yeah, 16. Wait, is Final Fantasy 16 like a mainline game? Was that the one with the pretty boys? Or is that was the MMO? I think they did that with their race car game too. They made a race car game, or like a battle, like a Mario Kart online. I haven't even heard anything about Mario Kart Online. At least the phone app one. But then again, I've been sort of been out of it for about a year. I just remember they did. I remember people complaining about. I remember Sterling. She was saying complaining about the racing. Like it was a good racing game, but it was just strangled with transactions, which is the same thing with the Mario app. Yeah, it's funny to walk that razor's line, that razor's edge between because I won't mind microtransactions if the game is, first of all, the game has to be free. But then again, like I said, there's only so many hours in the day. You can't like grind on all of these games. Like I sort of have a thing where I'm okay with Fortnite, but then again, Fortnite is like a really satisfying gameplay where you just run around. Let's see. What recently went? And I feel bad because I didn't play a bunch of other ones. There was like one that there was another battle. Well, there was several of them. What was that one where the only thing I can actually remember about it? It looked like it had the Borderlands art style, and it looked like it had the Borderlands art style, and then there was a woman with like buzzsaw hands and a buzzsaw, one of those buzzsaw between her legs, or her legs, terminated into like a buzzsaw thing. Hey, Andre. Oh yeah, EA just finally went to shit. Saudi Arabia is up to something because they bought EA, and then now they bought a whole bunch of shitty comedians to like dance in front of them. It's almost like they had a camp out in the backyard of some dirtbag president we have. Someone did. Someone did say they've watched Aztec Batman. Who was it? Was it you, Underwolf? No, not me. Oh yeah, yeah. We know that. Starboy. Okay, well, Starboy's not here. I have not seen it yet. May the records show who watched Batman. Yeah, it might have been Starboy. It's another Elseworld story, Mike. Batman has a sort of has the just a huge claim to him. Everyone loves doing Batman different. I should rewatch Batman versus, or no, the Doom that Came to Gotham. I was gonna say Batman versus Lovecraft, and that's pretty much what it is. Ow! And I rolled over my foot. Okay, I need. What do I need? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Right? I forget which one was that. Is that the one where they met the other twins, and they met Rusty's little from when he was a kid. Maybe Sir Gentleman's daughter, I think, maybe. I don't know. Get a smack in the mouth. It's funny because there are domestic abuse allegations leveled against Sean Connery, and that's the joke. He was the sick. Okay, yeah. So Venturstein went down. Okay, and he escaped. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Venturstein never made a comeback, did he? Even for the movie. I need dead bodies. I think I've switched over to Paint Studio, and I'm back in because I, you can draw with Affinity. There's a way to like change the layer into what they call raster. There's raster and there's vector. Anything that's raster behaves just like, almost like traditional media. There's no vector points that you can manipulate to move it into like a better position. And by vector points, I mean those little dots right there. I think was Colonel Gentleman supposed to be sort of bi or pan? He seemed just to like, at least in his, maybe perhaps in his later years, but he seemed to sort of be. And he also would love to see an alternative where the Justice League called the Night at 15 or the Flash. Oh, you'd love to see. I think like they've made that stuff. I think they've done stuff like that. Has anyone been keeping up with the? I was going to say not the ultimate, but the absolute. It's weird, but I think I think Marvel does comics better than DC because DC always ends up kind of ripping off Marvel comics in a certain way. Like Marvel did the zombies first, and then they did Deceased, and then they did the Ultimate Universe, and now they have the Absolute Universe, which is like the super edge lord version. Apparently, Absolute Superman is just weird, and Absolute Wonder Woman is like actually like really good, and Absolute Batman is just depressing and weird and edgelord stuff. Okay, yeah, he was with. Uh, he was. I know he has definitely had. And then he ended up with Billy's mom. Like he settled down with her. So I think he's definitely either. I'm gonna show my ignorance here, but I don't know. I mean, I know Pan that you could. It's like it's no matter. You're not attracted to the idea of male or female, uh, but bi, you're definitely like. It's like a kind of like a switch. Bi, it's like a switch. Pan, it's like a magnet, where it's just like, well, I'll just go in whatever direction pulls me. Is that a good metaphor? Absolute Green Man, Absolute Martian Manhunter looks like a 1970s or 1960s trip where everything's sort of connected with smell. What's a shame is that all these superheroes, all the like the absolute reimaginings of all these superheroes would actually be really good just standalone comics. Like if they didn't have to make it absolute. Like it's the idea that an alien has taken over another human or inhabited them, and then they get to sense the world through like the telepathic sense and smells, which is actually like really super close to Shade, the Changing Man. Or wait, did I do that? Or was it Shade or Shade? Shade the Changing Man. One of those Vertigo superheroes. Yeah, Shade the Changing Man. Just straight out of like the 1980s and 70s. Okay, so Shade the Changing Man was like introduced in 1977, created by Steve Ditko. Nice. And then later on reimagined by who? Under DC Vertigo in the 1990s, of course. And he like could see and fight people's schizophrenias. According to the creators, gentleman is beyond sexuality, showing his particular standards. Okay, but he's not beyond with like relationships, because I actually really like the fact that he ended up with Billy's mom. Darling, there's a little pest out here. Oh, for goodness sakes, Horace, it's just a water bug. Oh, hello. He says he's your son's nemesis. You want to hurt my little Billy? Horace, put him down. I'm going to kick your ass until my arthritis kicks in. Oh, and the Action Man was a huge piece of shit. So would you like to see a new Dreamcast animated movie called Tanning Bed Time Machine? Okay, well that's just that's cool. Sounds like hotbed time. I'm not hotbed. Hot tub time machine. There was one thing they canceled. My Shadow and Me or something. My Shadow and I. That was really good. I mean, I know you have to tie a name to the like the properties, but it's I don't know. It's just a shame to me. Let Batman be Batman and just make a new shit brickhouse man. Oh, that's the one where the kid's in the spaceship. Yeah, that looked okay. I have to check that out. Pardon me, I hit the mic. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, Shade and Animal Man. This, yeah, the quote unquote British. I'm looking at the Wikipedia, the British invasion, along with Sandman, pour that one out, and then Grant Morris's Animal Man. Yeah, Grant Morris, his run on Animal Man before he went on to, oh crap, Doom Patrol. Mm-hmm. Okay, Shade's been in Kingdom Come, The Nail. He's part of the group of the Outsiders. How many issues did he have? Uh, I guess like only 31 or 33. It is a bit of a high concept style or storytelling. It was a really great animated version of it. Yeah, but of course the thing that comes down with it is the commodity that capitalism puts on that. Would it be cool if you could just have both stories the same way? Sure. I mean, if you could have just new ones, or I don't mind at all. But like I said, like I said with foam stars, there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much resources that artists can also put into the world in order to make a living. Like all like absolute Killer Croc would be a great character, but I think he looks like a really shitty Killer Croc because that's just like, I don't know, I don't think that's the character. Oh, Grant Morrison is a you're a non-binary. There's some sort of audio clip I've seen animated before, and it's just some woman being like, "Oh, you're non-binary." Not disgusted, not just more confused. Oh, thank you, Johnny 2x4. Non-binary? Oh, I know who it was. It was the same person that does those B-Star animated things. I think we're doing good today. Like I said, everything was like very Halloweeny. Everyone had their best Halloween shirt on, and We were even playing some music in the Sam's Club that we had to go into. We were looking around for dog beds. I mean, ones that we would want to. I don't know. It's basically I know he did tangent, but it's kind of confusing about that. Yeah, I mean, some people. I mean, it's just like good for them. Some people just do say it, acknowledge it, and then go about their day, which is really what we all should do. Or it's the least we can do. How about that? Yeah, let's put it that way. What am I looking for? I don't have Newgrounds set up. Screw it. Non-binary? Oh, what Halloween games do they have on Newgrounds? I forgot. They used to have really good Halloween games. Oh, do they have baseball? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Uh Jailbreak. How do I popular? There. What the hell is Looptopus? These are the games I used to play when I didn't have any new consoles. Oh. Oh, you just draw a loop around things. Okay, what's stopping me from? Oh, they move out of the way. Okay, and don't hit the stars. Okay, whatever these green things are, they're multipliers. This is great. All right, Looptopus. Oh, sorry. I'm cooking some pot roast and ooh, ooh. You don't mind me asking when you'd be available for commissions? Yeah. Let's see. You. I mean, I could. Yeah, I could. I could do something. Let's see here. I think you said something the other day. I saw it, but then I got sidetracked. Okay, I see it. What is it? What is it? Just the same fox, but like she's lifting the? Is she doing the workout or? Here, I'm just writing you back. I'll have questions. I forget what you call that machine. What do you call that elliptic machine? That's not an that's not the right word. On the I'm just gonna call it a pulling bench. Here we go. It's a really long tail, but yeah, I figured it would look nice. Yeah, right? Let's see. The bars or something. Uh, exercise, pull down bar thing. The lat pull down bar? A lat machine? Yeah, okay, I guess that's a lat. No, or is that just the lat pull down? How to use a lat pull down machine. Okay, so the lat is they call it lat, but that's the name of both the muscles and the machine. Hey, pest. No, no, it's the one. I think elliptical is the one where the legs, and the lat is the one where you pull it off of the. Oh, it works your lats, which are your back muscles. Let's see. Elliptical machine. Let's see what this one is. Oh no, it's just a thing where you get on there and you kind of do your skis. Or anything that really moves your legs. There's about like a bunch of different versions. Ones where you stand, ones where you like recline and sit in a yeah. Some of them are shaped like a bike, some of them are shaped where you stand on them. Some of them are just the little device where you can set it in front of a chair. Okay, ellipses, like going around in a circle, of course. Then what's the leg thing? Leg press? Leg press. I used to actually, it was the only thing we had to do in gym, it was like one of the only tests where we did have to like go and memorize which machines were which. And all we had to do was like fill it out. It was a form we had to fill out, really. Seated. It's okay. We got leg presses, but that's not what I wanted. I want the thing that opens and shuts your. No, leg opening and shutting machine. Those are squats. That's seated. That's a therapy. Inner and outer thigh machine. That can't just be the name of it. They don't call it the inner and outer thigh machine. It can't be. There's got to be like a fancy name for it. Thigh muscles. Fit and be fit. No, I can't quite remember. Is that some like red letter media sort of thing? One of them calls it a hip abduction machine. Um, no, these are leg curls. What? This has to be like AI or something. They can't all just be inner thigh machines. Okay. Thigh machine. Okay, I guess the actual proper term is called the abductor. But most people just call them, yeah, they're called abduction. Not abduction, but ADDUCTION. Yes, we were all thinking a ninja. Oh no, I remember her. Yeah, they used to have her on Channel 8. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was probably just called a thigh machine. Again, naming the machine after the body part. Okay. I'm looking, and I'm looking, uh, okay. Skunk Fu again. Have her doing the machine and look back. Yeah, you got it. We can do it just like we did, except this time adding the face. Did I ever stream that? I streamed it, but I didn't do a commentary on it. We'll have to do that one time. Okay. Hold on. I lost the tab. That's not right. There we go. And the same art style too. When are we switching over to? Okay, I think this. The background is a little bit of a phone in, but I think it works pretty good with like sort of the 1970s. Yeah, like 1970s, 1960s. I'm playing with the background style. What color did I settle on? It's not this yellow. Is it? No, no. Yeah, I go with a little bit more of a blue to make it pop. Yeah, the tail is especially long, but I sort of like that. Oh wow. Yeah, I forgot. I actually modeled a head for her. And I did that with the more advanced methods. Like you didn't see it off on screen. You'll see it on screen later on when I start playing with a bunch of the other ones. But I actually did. I have that. I have that head. I could make more peg drawings. That's good. I can like keep assets. Oh yeah, and I did an earlier thing. So this one's so quick. This one's quick because I managed to. How can I put this? I took a 3D model I scanned it. I got the vector outline. I cleaned it up, and now I made the head. Again, this is all sort of stuff that unfortunately I think I lost the footage. But yeah, now I'm just like figuring out where it would exist in 3D space. That is a pretty good. I think that's where I was like. I got up one morning. I was like, "Yeah, can I model the hair in a decent way?" It's not 100% on. I'm missing a few braids and stuff, but it looks pretty good. And again, I have that head, so I can like do more drawings if I need to do a little bit more peg. It's not quite. She's missing sort of. Well, in some. That's the problem with working from a bunch of references. Like in one shot, you can see that she's got a bit more of a chin. And then another one, her artwork is like her face is way more rounded and she's got a bigger forehead. That other one on the top is something that was put in Disney at Disney theme park. It's right outside a restroom, which is unfortunately like that's her legacy now. Yeah, right. I was just watching Haunted Hotel, and I was thinking, I was looking at the mom, and I was thinking, like, she's okay. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, look, again, this is the part you guys didn't see. It's a shame. I think sometimes, sometimes I just start stuff like in the morning, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm working on it. I'm almost certain I won't get anything out of this, and then I ended up making something pretty good, but I didn't have the cameras rolling. So it's like Lego Batman says, always be recording. I think Max actually still doesn't Max still run around the theme park? Like Pete Jr. is the one that kind of got what do you mean the thickness? It's there. You'll see. I think he does. I think there are some parts where he still runs around the park because it's just like an amalgamation between the Disney movie Max and he just wears the pants and the he just wears the pants and the oh oh with modern cartoons, right? It's just a red shirt and his pants and the black and the gloves. That's his costume. But yeah, Liz's mom, Luce's mom. I was surprised. The mom from Amphibia is not as bad as I thought she'd be. I thought she'd be like strict and dour, but she really lets loose. Hold up, I'm gonna get myself a drink. I shall be right back. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was the Australian team. They had a lot of fun. They would do great stuff. I'm trying to think about what else did they do. They did, if you watch a lot of Goof Troop, they did a majority of episodes for that, so that's kind of fun. I'm not a huge, not Goof Troop, Quack Pack, which was where that it was getting old. Really, the bird? I mean, Millie's mom is right there. Ouch. Hold on. Oh, I got like a splinter stuck in my foot. I was out this morning. I had to run around. The damn turtle was going to start walking through dog poop. So I had to clean it up. I moved the turtle out of the way first. Turtle don't care. Babs is getting ready for hibernation, but he is interacting with the dogs. And the dogs just like get right in its face, and sometimes they sniff, and sometimes they bark, and the turtle don't give a crap. Turtle just keeps on walking. Where is it? Well, it should be right here. Ow, oh, ow. But anyway, I had to run across the yard. It was like watching it happen in slow motion. Okay, maybe it's in the sock? No. Here we go. So anyway, yeah, this was a fairly easy thing to do because, first of all, her costume isn't that complex. I just settled for kind of a spandex thing, a little bit of a low cut spandex and a cape and the fangs. Her eyes turned out great. Oh, you haven't seen those yet. He is named Babs because well, I don't know why they thought he was a girl, but he turned out to be. Hello, Booker, you little butt. Do you want to join me? He was I don't know who what was. It was someone from mom and dad's church, and they lived out near the desert where the mountains are, and they were mowing their lawn, and they accidentally hit the little guy, and it left a dent in his shell. He's fine though. He still has that dent. But they took care of him. It's a weird thing. Like you can't go out of your way to get a turtle or tortoise, a desert tortoise. But if like one shows up in your backyard and decides to stick around, then you can just basically be like, well, I guess he's our tortoise now. It's like you know how there's the little gray sections of the law? Well, this is like the biggest one ever. And of course, because they accidentally hurt it, they were taking care of it, and then it became human dependent. And so when they moved away, they gave it to mom and dad. I we are we were discussing what happens if we ever like move away. We would have to. It's complicated because we couldn't sell the house in the middle of winter. We couldn't even like evacuate. I mean, we could, but we just have to sort of, cross our fingers and hope nothing happens, because he'll be gone from when it starts to get really cold. Which gets later and later in the year as the year goes by, and the heat the heat lingers. But he should be getting back into his little den soon, at least by November, and then he'll just stay until like February, like maybe after February, when it starts to really kind of warm up. Right. Okay. Wait, squirrels? It's like how my mom feeds squirrels. They aren't legally pets. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what's the legal status of squirrels. He might have been out a lot now because of just all the damn rain. It's the tail end of monsoon season, and we've had a lot of a lot of bad storms. I was leading up to November. I haven't streamed a lot of game stuff, or Melanie hasn't streamed a lot of game stuff, because it was just like I'm legitimately worried that the lights might go out. Okay, right on. Oh, here. Yeah, I had to tack on a little extra for even if it's like flat line art. I had to tag a little extra because I'm going to model the machine. Let's see. Where's that? There we go. But anyway, with thinking about different arrangements, we're thinking like, well, do we send him? I think that we've got there's a if anything were ever to happen to either one of us, I think there is a sort of a refuge center we can go to take a desert tortoise. I'm trying to save this picture, damn it. Copy. Paste. Okay, whatever. Here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Ooh, nice. How you doing, Booker? You doing good? I'm not. You don't need to get up. No, no. I'm just wanted to pet you, you butt. You wuss. Get back here. He always gets so skittish. He was laying on my bed. Even acknowledging him will make him just get up. Familiar faces spotlight. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, Bellows would be a good subject, but also people have been talked about him like crazy. I'm trying to think. That's the thing. When a series like that gets really popular, then everyone just goes nuts. Like they do all their little detective work and come up with fan theories like Hootie. Hootie's a bug. Hootie's a bug type demon. I guess I did not know that because he's more of a worm. I'm just looking at you. You don't need to. Come on. Here, let's lay down. Come on, oh you big booger. Here, let me lay down and see if I can get him to come. Actually, I can't read the. Hold on. Oh, I can totally read the thing. I'll just make the thing bigger. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now I can read you guys. Here, Booker. Come on, buddy. I want to lay down. Come on. Okay, we'll just be really quiet. He wants to come into the room and he wants to lay down. Let me turn up the light. Booker. They're such big dogs. There we go. Come on, do it, Booker. Come on, do it. Come on, jump up. Jump up. You can do it. No one's gonna hurt you. Come on. Ah. Okay, well, I'll just keep talking. Well, I'm glad I'm not late for this one. Oh, hey, Condor. Yeah, we got about maybe 30 minutes to go, and this one's pretty good. Again, this one is sort of faster. These other two, because the costume's not that intricate, and neither is the setting. I didn't have to do anything like major with the backgrounds or anything like that. So it was just a matter of like positioning them. Nice. Local hobby as in like more of a builder kind of thing or more of a card kind of thing? Ah, that answers my question. Maybe I should re-download Pokemon, the card game. I had a pretty good Gengar deck, or Ghost Pokemon deck. That was like, oh man, I think that... Ooh, how long ago was that? That literally might have been before, in 2016. Ugh. Yeah, that might have been 10 years ago. I don't even know if those servers are still working. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember now because Thomas, he was the one that downloaded it on the computer because he wanted to play. and he bought a pack of Pokemon cards. I bought him a pack, one of those big box things, and he had fun looking through all the cards. And they advertised Pokemon trading card game online, and so here we can go online and put all our cards in. And oh, thank you, Johnny. We can put all our cards in and get new ones and see what they got. Because at the time they did a real good thing where, yeah, I guess you could put in. Wait, it's not that you got the exact Pokemon cards, but you got like points that you can then use to like get digital boosters or something. I think maybe maybe I'm doing that wrong, but anyway, I got him set up, and then after I learned how just kind of easy they would like, just it was like, again, it was like the free game model where they would just like throw you stuff if you grinded hard enough. But I had like a pretty good ghost Pokemon deck going up. This must have been like really close to October. Maybe? No, it was. Yeah, I think it was, because I do remember like looking at the cards. Oh, right on. Well, no, I'll do it like I did the last pick, where but this time it'll have the big machine in it. But anyway, yeah, I definitely remember. I don't know if that servers are going or not. Did they take down the? Again, you have to worry about servers when you're thinking about games now. That and that I had a pretty good Gengar deck, because I guess Gengar was overpowered at the time. And then what was the other one? The tree one. Who's there? Shadow? No. What's that? Trinet? What's the ghost tree Pokemon? Anyway, that card was good too. No, ghost tree. Ooh, Executor, but it's just a bunch of pumpkins. Like eggplants. Hello, Booker. Are you happy now? You gonna relax and rest? Okay, I'll try not to move for at least 30 minutes. I was thinking about Executor the other day. Like, they're eggplants, right? Like eggplants. Which means they should turn purple at some point. That would have been cool if they did that. Like, really one of the weirder Pokemons. Just like a bunch of eggs that turn into other eggs, but in the place of coconuts. Which I guess seeds are the eggs of plants. Back when it was the original 150 and you were making a Halloween team, you would pick Zubat for your flying type. What was my team? And then, of course, you had a hunter. Or a Ghastly, who you would turn into a hunter. And not Gengar, because I liked the hunter. I liked its design with the hands and the face. What did I have as my fire? Let's see, what else? That's only 2. I at least need a team of 6. What was the scariest water type? I think I chose a Bulbasaur to make it look like a plant. You know, like the bulb on its back was like a pumpkin. I said they were coconuts, didn't I? I said they were a coconut tree. Did I say palm tree? Okay. Let's see. No, no. Let me think about it. I don't think I chose any of the main 3. What would I do? Oh, who's there? Gosh, Hunter, Zubat. What are the other ones that I made? Not Muck. And I never did Muck. Huh. Oh, this is harder than I thought. I can't. Well, oh no, Cubone. Okay, Cubone was my Earth. Okay, okay, that's Cubone. Maybe I was thinking, did I or did I not choose executor? I mean, execute. Right, but they're like eggplants. That's the pun. That they and eggplants look white before they turn purple. I guess they're coconut seeds or coconut trees, but then coconuts are brown. Why don't the Aloha version of the executors? Why aren't they brown and hairy? Okay, so let me think. My Halloween team is Hunter, Zubat, Cubone. I'm trying to remember without looking up all the ghost Pokemon. Uh, um, who would be my electric type? Oh man, maybe I didn't have an electric type. Maybe making a Halloween team from the original 150 is hard. I guess maybe Alakazam or Abracadabra or Kadabra. Here we go, Shadow. Shadow, up here. Up. Up. Up, Shadow. Up. Up. No, you don't? Okay. It's only 3. I can barely make a team. Trying to think. Zubat. That's your flying. The ground would Cubone. The ghost type would be that. No. The hunter already takes over the that class. They didn't have a spider until Gen 2. So I wouldn't have chosen Gyarados. And Tentacle? No. Not Tentacle. Damn. Okay, let me think. Wait, what started us? Oh yeah, you came back from a trading card place. I was like, well, how did we get here? They'd be struggling over like which Pokemon I would put in a team. Um, Oh man. Hunter, Cubone, Zubat. And Zubat's also poison, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Like a fire type. Maybe a Ninetales? Maybe no. There's gotta be another one. Growlithe? No. Um. Oh, well, I'm kind of hitting the brick wall. Victory Bell's a man-eating bug. Yeah, that would work. Shadow, come here. Where's Shadow? Shadow, lay down. Lay down with me. Lay down with me. Come on. These dogs don't like you to call them. I turn around while I'm working sometimes, late at night, and then I turn around and they're just sitting there. Especially when I was streaming. Streaming last night, I just turned around and like see both of them. They're just like chilling out. Little boogers. Um, hmm. Almost star? No. No. All right. No. Maybe, but even if then, that would be way too late in the game. Now would be easy. You could just make a ghost Pokemon out of all sorts of characters. Like you can use that little pumpkin guy for your plant type. You can use. Uh, they've got the balloon Pokemon. They've got the other kind of balloon Pokemon that's Ghost Water. That's weird. The Ghost Ice types. Okay, now Booker's just jumped up here. Yeah, you want my toes? Are you mad at him? He jumped up on me. Oh, now he's here. Oh well, Shadow. Well, Booker's here. Yeah, Booker. My feet. My toes. Oh, what were the two fossil types? Yeah, I was thinking that's what I said. Almastar, and I think the little squid guy was named Almarite. But then you have Kabuto and Kabutops. Pinsir might be a good one. Here you go. You got more room. right? Or the one with the where the Pokemon is like a haunted doll. Ooh, chew. Pardon me. Didn't Juri Ito do a bunch of Pokemon illustrations? Mewtwo for my not for my psychic. If I wanted to choose a psychic, I would definitely go with like Alakazam. Well, with the spoon bending and all. Pardon me, Juni Ito. Yes. And they had so much high hopes for um his animated series. Which, to be fair, I heard that the first two are amazing. The first two episodes, and they should have maybe left it at that, and then see if we can get more. Just do a number of specials. I have to be quiet because this dog doesn't want to be just. I can't pet him. Here, let's see if I can pet him. Oh, okay, he likes that. It's my boy. Oh, no, he doesn't like it. He thinks I'm bugging him. Ugh. Oh, here I am, still using the hands. I'm actually fairly proud of these hands that I modeled. They're fairly. Followed I followed another artist pretty strictly. Their method, uh, just going breaking away here and there on a few of their methods, but other than that, they're pretty good and fairly straightforwardly articulated. So if I really do ever need like hands in a really complicated pose, these are handy. Oh, nice. Wait, did he with the movie with the robot shark? Oh yeah, the ones where the machines were taking over animals and organic pieces. Did they make a movie? Did they make an actual movie out of it? Was that animated or live action? in animated. Okay, well maybe I'll take a look at that and see how they did it. Um, yeah, again, and each one of these colors are their own material, which I mean they look the same, but they're actually their own material. That's just because of Blender stuff, the weird way of organizing it all. And you could kind of it gives you a little bit of the ability to change the shapes of it and the tips of everything. Shadow up, 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 up. Do you not know what up is? Okay, up is not leave. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could see the menu. What am I trying to do? I forget. A lot of Blender is just like trying to tweak this, trying to tweak that. Oh, I was adding an outline, of course. It's all a very sort of slowish, methodical process. Again, you can kind of get it depends. It's just whether it's worth it or not. Um, like I found during this whole process that yeah, you could probably just go and start drawing. It depends which wall you want to hit first. In Blender, everything sort of takes a little bit. You can get some of your like guesswork out of posing done, but then when it comes to like the meticulous little detail work, that that's where just illustrating just shines. Just putting the shape down on paper, or fake digital paper, whichever one works. Oh, hello, May. Welcome, bienvenue. Bienvenue. Forgot how that. Bienvenue. What does that mean? Good evening. I like again, it's a very just like really bare bones costume, but I just like the cape. I like the sort of that's sort of a thing that she would wear, a like jumpsuit. The fangs and the eyes. It's French for welcome, but I know bien. Oh wait, no, yeah, bien is Spanish for good. So when you say buenas noches, good night, or buenas tardes, good. Wait, no, one of them means good evening, and one of them means good night. Yeah, buenas noches. Feliz cumpleaños. Bienvenue, welcome. Where have I heard that? Bienvenue, welcome. Is that like from a Kids in the Hall sketch? Bienvenue, welcome. I'm trying to say bienvenue. Yeah, they're both Romance languages. Why are they called Romance languages? It's because that's the turn of that's the time. Wait, is English a Romance language? I think I'm kinda is, maybe not. Yeah. Have you heard that? Or I've seen that video where it's like, how far back could you understand English? And the guy just reads a book, but his dialect, he changes his dialect to be like every sort of century, like it goes back like 1 century until he like it's like Welsh gibberish. Like the consonants like literally just evaporate as the decades go by. Dramatic, that's what it is. Right. Oh, that's right. I did the wrong window. And I was going to try and remember that. I was like, why is it we focusing on this one hand so long? There we go. I was doing all the work off screen. It also helps that I hid the 2 bottom feet and the one hand. Oh, okay, well that was about it. Yeah, so these we're knocking 2 out with this one, but that's fine. We'll have more stuff to talk about. Come on, right there. That's fine. There it is. Again, very simple, but very understated, and I like the background. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from this year. They're all turned out pretty good. I can't say that I'm disgusted with any one of them. Um, but anyway, we'll have more for that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I don't know, maybe lay down a little bit. I kind of got up early this morning. Yeah, I will see you later. If you guys could do me a favor and stay cool, stay safe, and stay spooky until then, okay? You all take care, and thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you then. Bye.